I feel like my vein might pop out on one of these TikTok episodes based on just what's happening in the culture, the ether that is social media, but let's give it a chance. Huge thanks to ZocDoc for sponsoring this video. Your girl doesn't need coffee to go poop because she uses her vibration plate. No cortisol spike. No hormone chaos. I'm not gonna even hate. I think this is a good treatment. Like if this works to help you go to the bathroom, that's fine. You know where this could be good? Kidney stones. Because we've actually put people with kidney stones on roller coasters and saw that it can help you pass those. Not that I'm recommending that, but there was a study that actually did that. So maybe this could be like the safer version of that.
This is a drink that my team and I put together because I was taking over.
In my head, all I was hearing was because I was losing a lot of money doing all of my stacking of supplements and buying red light beds and air filters to everywhere I go.
100 pills a day. It was a lot. And we endeavored to say, can we reduce the number of pills into some liquid form?
Longevity mix. They don't even try anymore. They're just like, live longer
Put all of the good tasting pills in this powder.
all the good tasting pills.
And we took all the bad tasting pills and we put it into other pills.
Man, he was just attacking athletic greens. Great, you wanna attack AG1. I'm all for you attacking supplements, but buddy, we gotta attack your own stuff too. Your miracle potions ain't it. There's no such thing as a longevity mix. Look, I live by this. If there was a longevity mix, I would want to take it. I would want to recommend. I would give it to my producer Sam here because I would want him to live long to help work on this channel.
It's delicious. What? No, I'm just joking. It's actually.
Yo, you got me.
It tastes like a fruit drink, but without all the bad stuff.
What is?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Here's my 1 week product review of a human baby.
You should have done an unboxing.
Human babies can come in lots of different colors. This one originally came in yellow, but in the sunlight kind of turned pink.
Oh, he was a little jaundiced, huh?
I did not film the unboxing because it was stressful and loud. And the package this product arrived in was damaged a little bit upon delivery.
That makes a lot of sense. Probably there was a tear. But I'd like to see slow motion close-ups so they can show how the baby's functioning. Like, are we seeing a moral reflex? Is there clicking when they're evaluating the hips? What's the fontanelle feel like or look like?
Side effects, I think, are just kind of increased overall purpose.
Decreased sleep time, increased sleep latency, increased nighttime awakenings.
Overall, highly recommend.
People do recommend getting one of those. I started with dogs first, okay?
What are you? Doctors! What is this?
Where did they film this? We love apples. They help with phytonutrients, fiber, and no, if you eat an apple a day, we'll still come for you. We need our copay, obviously. Okay?
We the best music.
We the best. We the best. What's in the fridge of the best?
Another one.
That's a lot of ice cream. He must have watched the clip from our good friend, Dr. Ezekiel Manuel. What about ice cream? I really like ice cream.
So it's a dairy, and dairy is good for you.
Day 2 of trying to get rabies to school. Oh my God, fox do spread rabies. I found this out the other day with a patient of mine who got bit by a stray cat, and we were looking up rabies statistics. Domesticated cats in New Jersey, biggest reservoir of rabies. So if you do get bit and you can't get the animal to be quarantined, you actually have to go to the ER multiple times to get multiple injections. It's a huge pain in the butt, but important because rabies is fatal. Don't mess around with it. Oh, that's not your chair. That is a foot's problem and a knee problem and a tibia fibula problem.
Looks like I got her calibrated a little bit too high.
Yeah, or you have very sensitive connective tissues that are not strong enough to maintain the weight of the chair propulsion. Oh, we got a fish tank, but he's like snorkeling. That's kind of a vibe. I'm gonna try that on next time I go out. Season 3 premiere of The Pit. If this video gets, God,
Careful,
I gotta be
careful.
If by season 3 premiere, this video gets more than 599,000 likes and over 10,000 comments, I will wear something similar to that to The Pit premiere.
Hold them to it, folks.
I have notoriously wet ears.
Wet ears.
What does that mean?
Get over here. Let's poke around.
Nah, don't touch him.
First of all, never poke around in your ears or anyone else's ears.
It's like if you put your finger in there right now, you would come out, you have like water on them?
Sometimes.
Sometimes I have a suspicion that this is an earwax situation.
Wet in what regard?
Like if I put a Q-tip in there, it'll be wet.
First of all, never put Q-tips in there, and it's probably cerumen.
Wet.
Sometimes.
But like with wax?
Sometimes. Sometimes it's just wet.
Sometimes you pronounce the T in wet so hard.
Wet. Patient comes in, says, "Doc, I've been coughing. Is it wet? Is your cough wet?"
If
It's
you
an
could
anxious
take a
thing.
Q-tip and put it in your ear.
Stop encouraging Q-tips, sir. I need to go on this podcast to do some fact checking.
We should get Dr. Mike in here and ask him a bunch of questions.
Yeah, I mean, he would probably leave here dumber. He's so like patient that I would make it my f***ing goal to make this guy lose his shit.
That's like the try not to laugh challenge, but it's like try to make Dr. Mike lose his shit challenge. I think with my decade plus of experience in treating patients, my 2 Jubilee debates, my multi-awkward podcast interactions, I think I'm well trained for this task. Back to the TikToks in just a second, but first I want to tell you about my sponsor, ZocDoc, a free website where you can easily search and compare high-quality in-network doctors so you can find the right one for you. Booking appointments or finding a new doctor can be such a hassle, but get this, it's hard for doctors too, even me. There's no class in med school where they teach us about which insurance covers which procedures. Often we're in the dark just like you. This has actually been a huge headache on my dad's end. He's also a family medicine doc, and he's had a personal health problem and needed to find a new doctor. Tried to help him out, but we ran into all of the same confusing websites, endless voicemails, felt like we were going nowhere. So we used ZocDoc and found the perfect fit. They specialized in exactly what he needed, was close to his home, and actually had openings for new patients. Believe me, it would have been so easy to get confronted with the bureaucracy of it all and just give up, but ZocDoc made the process so simple. My favorite part, you can see the doctor's actual appointment openings, choose a time that works for you, and click instantly to book a visit. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/Dr. Mike, also linked in the description, to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. All right, let's get back to those TikToks.
I think I would too.
A lot of people do.
Yeah.
Wow, getting intubated for a full body tattoo. I saw the other day they're sedating people to take tangles out of their hair, like if their hair is really tangled. There's just a lot of this medical over-intervention. And it's not because getting intubated or sedated is not safe, especially under the care of anesthesiologists, but you just don't want to go for medical procedures unnecessarily. Just exposes you to risk. It's the same way that if I watched a doctor box, I'd be telling them like, no, this is dangerous. Like, so I get it. Also, there's been some unique research coming out tying large tattoos to lymphoma risk. This isn't quite a causative relationship, like a causal relationship. This is more of an association that has been seen. It's enough to make me realize like I have one small tattoo, I'm okay for now. Again, why expose yourself to the risk? Again, unless it means something to you, I'm not judging. I'm just saying that there are things to keep in mind.
But there's no way I would have ever sat, like, and this would have probably taken, I don't know, years, you know, to get all done, like a piece at a time, you know.
Some people might say the work that it would have taken to get done and the years to put in might have been part of the beauty. It took Michelangelo 16 days to paint that chapel.
I don't know how many days.
Sistine Chapel, 16. I don't know. I was trying to make a joke. Sorry, it failed.
This is some of the weirdest gym equipment of all time being used by one of the greatest baseball players of all time, Ichiro Suzuki, who said these machines were the key to his success.
Whenever you isolate a single arm, we'll just say limb, you can get unique benefits. These are very uncontrolled movements with a lot of range of motion, which can be good under supervision or someone with a lot of experience. I would never recommend these things to a novice weight training individual.
The idea behind the machines is that they're supposed to strengthen rotational athletes through the full range of motion. Although they do look pretty goofy and they're easy to make fun of, I do think there is something to strengthening through stretching.
Yeah, and strengthening during a deep stretch. So like while the muscle is fully extended, to be able to use the muscle in that stretched position is very valuable. Again, very unique style of training. I think you need to combine this with traditional strength training as well.
Chicken breast. Hopefully chicken was not fed a processed diet. Salt must be real.
Salt must be real because fake salt is a problem.
Onion powder. Suboptimal to real onions. Mild wing sauce, 1 cup. That brand has seed oils and sugar.
Seed oils are not a thing, man. I mean, not a thing in that they're not the problem.
Light ranch, 1 cup. That bottle has corn syrup. Nice try with the fat-free marketing.
There are a lot of sauces that claim to be fat-free and people think that means they're healthy, but then they add a ton of added sugars in order to make up for the lack of flavor that comes from the fat-freeness.
Go ahead and stir this up. Stirring with toxic utensil. Should be stainless steel or wood.
They look like silicone. I think silicone's okay. It's the black plastic that could be an issue because a lot of black plastics, or maybe not a lot, but a significant percentage of them were recycled as part of a program from electronics. And some of those electronics were made with black plastic that had flame retardant in them. And that can potentially be toxic and hazardous to your health. That's why you want to get black plastic products out of the kitchen.
Oh, that right there looks amazing. Looks don't matter. It's not optimal food.
Looks don't matter. The one accurate thing this person said. Probably said it because that tie is way too long.
I invented the long fan.
If you have a bad dream, that's leading to a concussion.
Not only has this changed the way I sleep, but it changed the way I live.
My guy needs like an 8 sleep or something.
This is one of the best decisions of my life.
Oh! The 8 sleep is like one of the sole products that I like that's in the biohacking sphere because it genuinely does a valuable thing. It keeps you cool at night when likely you struggle with heat because I know many people struggle with heat and as a result, they don't get good quality sleep.
Did you know that 47.8% of Americans ages 14 through 49 have herpes?
I'm surprised it's not higher than that.
Did you know that 47.8% of Americans, many Samaritans, have HSV before their 30s? For the most part, it's totally harmless.
Yeah, a lot of us have herpes and a lot of us have HPV.
We got herpes, you got herpes, you got herpes, you got herpes.
And most people that will just come out with a sore on their lip or something. Usually that's HSV1 virus, but there are instances where it's HSV2 because generally HSV2 is a genital condition, but that's not always a hard and fast rule. Hi guys, what is wrong with the way I walk? Why are all my shoes extremely slanted? Oh, okay. This looks like the outside or the lateral portion of the shoe, which means that we're underpronating or supinating. That will predispose you to a higher injury risk. There are actually shoes with a lot of cushioning that can help with this. For the opposite side of that problem, people who overpronate, there's actually ones with medial posts inside that add a little bit of extra padding in that area to keep your foot a little bit more stable. And these types of stability motion control shoes have been somewhat controversial because really the injury risk comes from being uncomfortable. So it's more so about trialing a shoe that you feel comfortable in rather than getting a specific style of shoe tailored to your wear pattern. So what I would do in scenarios like this is obviously evaluate the arch, perhaps recommend some arch support. Getting good cushioning here is gonna help reduce injury risk a lot of the time. Nothing like a nice soak after a long day. WD-40, a little Conair, foot warmer to the prosthetic legs. Actually, when I went to Disney to work with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, there was a couple who were influencers and they actually work on designing unique designs for prosthetic limbs that I thought were really cool. We're gonna link those down below. Oh, exophthalmos. I always struggle putting on contacts. That's why you always see me with glasses. Maybe if I had this condition, it would be easier. Oh, reacting to my video? Don't like my video? Like my video? Every time I watch people reacting to my content, I don't know which direction it's gonna go because it can easily go in one direction or the other. In fact, just the other day, I saw someone reacting to the clip where I was sharing an intimate story about how when I lost my mom, my dog Roxy helped me get over that and I took her to the dog park and I felt like it was therapy and I recommended folks to go to the dog park if they were struggling themselves. Meaning that if they didn't have a dog, they can just stand outside of the dog park and watch the dogs because it's great to be in nature. But whoever was reacting to it was attacking me for giving bad advice. And I'm just like, man, you're never safe.
Brainwash doctors like this. I mean, he doesn't even is a real doctor. He just posts health videos on social media.
I'm a real doctor. I see patients. I don't just post clips. Not only do I see patients, I also train doctors. The future doctors that are entering the workforce over the last decade, I've been training.
Will tell you that something natural, a food humans consumed for thousands of years, is dangerous.
Humans got bacteria and died for thousands of years. Why are we obsessed with natural death? Who goes to the hospital and gets an E. coli infection, septicemia, and goes, no, this bacteria is natural. Don't give me those antibiotics. No, you don't want to die. So you ask the doctor, or we reflexively give you the protocolized set of antibiotics.
Is dangerous and unhealthy.
What's
but at the same time,
what's
they
dangerous and
prescribe you
unhealthy?
Chemical pills that will disrupt your hormones, stress your entire body.
Disrupt your hormones. Do you know what's a hormone disruptor? Essential oils. The solution to dehydration is water. It's a chemical. Are you gonna get mad at doctors for giving you a chemical? Exercise stresses the body. That is a good thing. It makes your muscles grow and become strong. Weight on your bones makes them stronger, decreases risk of osteoporosis. Every word that creates some sort of signal in people's minds, they try and hijack.
Did you know nicotine is a published cure for Parkinson's disease?
Nope.
MS?
Nope.
Alzheimer's?
Nope.
Ulcerative colitis?
Nope. Ulcerative colitis for mild to moderate, acute, like early onset ulcerative colitis, there is some evidence for.
All arthritises?
All arthritis. All arthritis! Arthritis can come in so many different forms. Psoriasis, rheumatoid, osteo, but it's all arthritis. You know what's funny? We use nicotine patches in the hospitals for patients who cannot smoke because they're hospitalized, and there are valid uses for those, none of which are for arthritis.
Did you know that autism traits? Yeah. They've already investigated nicotine patches between the shoulder blades of all children and adults.
All right, bro. The smoking companies must be brilliant. Back in the day, they created Joe the Camel, and now they've created this guy who kind of looks like Joe the Camel, except they've adapted him to the podcast era where he just says things that nicotine cures everything. It's like when Dr. Gundry came on the podcast and started saying that people who smoke live longer. Like, bro, you know we have Google, right? AI is out. We could just search, do people who smoke live longer? No. Imagine a nurse that was secretly killing patients and no one knew. Well, they sort of did, but they didn't want to tell on them because they didn't want to get in trouble. Click here to see that story. And as always, stay happy and healthy.